Right now, in this moment, you have a choice. You can continue carrying the weight of self-doubt, criticism, and fear, or you can step into the light of self-love and embrace the truth. You are already enough. You are already worthy. Nothing outside of you needs to change for you to be lovable. It is not about being perfect, reaching a goal, or waiting for someone else to approve of you. The love you have been searching for has always been inside you. The way you speak to yourself shapes your reality. If you fill your mind with words of kindness, your heart will soften and your confidence will grow. If you remind yourself daily that you are deserving, you will begin to believe it. Right now, take a deep breath and let these words settle into your soul. I am worthy of love exactly as I am. I do not need to change myself to be loved. Love is already within me. Tonight, allow yourself to receive these words as truth. Let them replace every doubt, every old belief that made you feel small. This is your time to rewrite the story you tell yourself. This is your time to step into the love that has always belonged to you. For too long, you may have believed that you had to prove yourself, that you had to be smarter, more successful, more attractive, more accomplished before you could finally be worthy of love. But none of that is true. You are already whole. You do not need to earn love. It is your birthright. From the moment you came into this world, you were enough. Nothing can change that. Many of us were taught to look outside ourselves for validation. We wait for someone to tell us we are good enough, beautiful enough, or lovable enough. But the truth is, the only opinion that truly matters is the one you hold about yourself. You do not need to chase approval from others. You do not need to mold yourself into someone else's expectations. The love you seek is already inside you. Think of a small child. They do not question their worth. They do not stand in front of a mirror and criticize their reflection. They do not doubt whether they are lovable. They simply exist in a state of pure, unquestioning self-acceptance. Somewhere along the way, life taught you to forget that truth. Maybe someone's words made you feel unworthy. Maybe rejection made you doubt yourself. But none of those experiences define you. They were reflections of someone else's pain, not proof of your lack of worth. You can return to that childlike self-acceptance. You can choose to believe in yourself again. Every time you tell yourself, I am not enough, you are repeating someone else's false story. But you can rewrite it. You can decide right now that you are already enough. You are already lovable. You do not need to wait another moment to embrace yourself fully. Take a breath and let these words sink in. I do not need to prove myself to anyone. I am enough just as I am. My worth is not based on how others see me. My worth comes from within. Self-doubt is like a shadow that follows you, whispering lies that keep you small. It tells you that you are not good enough, that you are not smart enough, that you are not worthy of love. But self-doubt is not your truth. It is simply a habit, a voice you have repeated so many times that it feels real. But you are not your doubts. You are not your fears. You are something far greater. Imagine what your life would be like if you stopped believing in self-doubt. If you stopped giving power to the voice that says you are not good enough. What if, instead of doubting yourself, you started trusting yourself? What if, Instead of listing all the reasons why you can't, you started believing in all the reasons why you can. The thoughts you think shape the way you experience life. If you constantly tell yourself you are not worthy, your mind will look for proof of that belief. But if you begin to tell yourself a different story, one where you are powerful, capable, and deserving, your reality will shift. Doubt comes from fear. It comes from past experiences where you may have failed, been rejected, or been told you were not enough. But the past does not have to dictate your future. Just because you once believed something does not mean you have to believe it now. You have the power to change your thoughts at any moment. Right now, choose to let go of the old thoughts that no longer serve you. Picture them floating away like leaves in the wind. They do not belong to you anymore. In their place, plant new thoughts, thoughts that uplift you, thoughts that empower you. Say to yourself, I release all self-doubt. I no longer believe in thoughts that hold me back. I choose to believe in myself. I trust in my own power. Every time you hear the voice of doubt creeping in, replace it with love. Speak to yourself the way you would speak to a dear friend. Would you tell someone you love that they are not good enough? Would you tell them they will never succeed? No, you would lift them up. You would remind them of their strength, their beauty, and their worth. Now, do the same for yourself. The more you practice replacing doubt with belief, the stronger your confidence will grow. It may not happen overnight, but every small shift matters. Every time you choose love over fear, you are creating a new reality for yourself. Repeat these words in your mind and allow them to settle into your heart. I trust myself. I believe in my own worth. I release all negative thoughts and replace them with love. You do not need to wait for someone else to tell you that you are good enough. You have the power to decide that for yourself. Right now, in this moment, you can choose to believe in yourself. And when you do, your entire world will begin to change. The words you speak to yourself shape the way you see yourself. If you constantly criticize, doubt, or belittle yourself, you begin to believe those words. But if you choose to speak with kindness, love, and encouragement, your self-esteem will grow. You have the power to build yourself up, to become your own greatest source of strength. Think about how often you tell yourself, I'm not good enough, or I can't do this. Every time you say these things, you are reinforcing a false belief. But what if, starting today, you replace those thoughts with something new? What if, instead of saying, I can't, you said, I am learning and growing every day? What if, instead of saying, I am not enough, you said, I am worthy and deserving of love? Your self-esteem is not determined by the opinions of others. It is not based on how much you accomplish, how you look, or what you own. Your self-esteem comes from the way you see yourself. When you choose to see yourself with love, your confidence naturally grows. Start speaking to yourself with the same kindness you would give to a dear friend. Encourage yourself. Uplift yourself. Celebrate your efforts no matter how small. Stand in front of the mirror and say, I am proud of myself. I love who I am becoming. I believe in my own strength. At first, these words may feel unfamiliar, but the more you say them, the more natural they will become. Your mind is always listening. Fill it with words that support you. Your self-esteem will grow as you continue to remind yourself of your worth. There are moments in life that leave us feeling broken. Words that were spoken, experiences that hurt, memories that linger. We carry these wounds in our hearts, allowing them to shape the way we see ourselves. But you do not have to hold on to this pain. You have the power to heal. Forgiveness is not about excusing what happened. It is not about pretending that the hurt did not exist. Forgiveness is about setting yourself free. When you hold on to pain, resentment, or regret, you continue to give those past experiences power over you. But when you choose to release them, you create space for peace, love, and healing. Imagine your heart as a space filled with light. Every painful memory, every hurtful word is like a dark spot blocking that light. But as you breathe deeply and release each one, the light within you grows brighter. You are not your past. You are not the mistakes of others. You are not the painful moments you have experienced. You are something far greater. Tonight, let go of what no longer serves you. Breathe in love. Breathe out pain. Say to yourself, I choose to heal. I release the past and embrace the present. I forgive not for others, but for my own peace. Healing does not mean forgetting. It means choosing to move forward with love, to no longer carry what weighs you down. You deserve freedom. You deserve peace. And most of all, you deserve love. Your body is your home. It carries you through every experience, every challenge, and every moment of joy. Yet so often we criticize it. We focus on what we wish we could change instead of appreciating all that it does for us. But your body is not your enemy. It is your greatest ally. Every breath you take, every heartbeat, every step you walk is proof of the incredible gift that is your body. No matter its shape, size, or imperfections, your body is worthy of love and gratitude. It does not need to be perfect to be appreciated. It does not need to look a certain way to be enough. Imagine how different your life would feel if you spoke to your body with kindness. Instead of saying, I hate this part of myself, what if you said, I am grateful for all that my body does for me? Instead of saying, I wish I looked different, what if you said, I honor and respect my body as it is? Your body listens to the words you speak. It responds to love, just as you do. Thank it for carrying you through life. Appreciate the strength it gives you. Show it care and kindness, just as you would for a beloved friend. Repeat these words. I am grateful for my body. I treat my body with love and respect. My body is beautiful just as it is. Self-love includes loving the body you are in, not just when it changes, not just when it looks the way you want it to, but right now, exactly as it is. When you accept your body, you create peace within yourself. And when you treat your body with love, it responds with strength, health, and vitality. Your body is not the enemy. It is your lifelong companion. Honor it. Love it. Be kind to it. It has always been there for you, and it always will be. As the day comes to an end, it is time to let go of all the stress, worries, and fears that have weighed on you. You do not need to carry them into the night. You do not need to solve every problem before you sleep. Right now, In this moment, all you need to do is surrender. Stress is often a sign that we are trying to control things beyond our power. We hold on too tightly to outcomes, to fears about the future, to regrets about the past. But the truth is, life is always guiding you. The universe is always working in your favor, even when you cannot see it. Breathe deeply and release every worry. Imagine your body softening, your mind becoming lighter. There is nothing you need to figure out right now. The answers will come when the time is right. You are safe, you are supported, and you are exactly where you are meant to be. Repeat these words. I release all stress and tension. I trust that everything is working out for my highest good. I am at peace, and all is well in my world. As you sleep tonight, let these affirmations settle into your heart. Let them replace every fear, every doubt. Tomorrow is a new day, and you will meet it with calm, strength, and trust. Love flows to you effortlessly when you begin to love yourself. The relationships in your life are simply reflections of how you feel about yourself. When you believe that you are worthy of love, you attract people who treat you with love. When you respect yourself, others will respect you. It all begins within. So many people search for love outside of themselves. They wait for someone else to fill the emptiness inside. But love is not something you need to chase. It is something you need to allow. You do not need to prove yourself to be loved. You do not need to be perfect to be loved. You are already enough. Look at yourself with kindness. Speak to yourself with love. Treat yourself the way you would want a partner or friend to treat you. Set boundaries. Choose relationships that bring you joy, and never settle for less than you deserve. Say to yourself, I am worthy of love. Love flows to me easily and effortlessly. I radiate love, and I attract loving people into my life. The more you honor yourself, the more love you will receive. When you truly love who you are, the right people will be drawn to you naturally. Love yourself first, and the world will follow. Before you sleep, take a moment to fill your heart with words of love and empowerment. These affirmations are not just words. They are truths waiting to become part of you. The more you repeat them, the more they will shape your reality. I am enough just as I am. I love and accept myself unconditionally. I deserve happiness, success, and love. I trust myself and my journey. I am safe. I am loved. I am at peace. Feel the power of these words as you say them. Let them replace every doubt, every insecurity. These words are planting new seeds in your mind, seeds of self-love, confidence, and strength. The more you affirm your worth, the more you will believe it. And as you believe it, your entire world will change. As you drift into sleep, know that you are loved, not because of what you do, not because of how you look, but simply because you exist. You are worthy of love, peace, and joy. There is nothing you need to prove. There is nothing you need to fix. You are already whole. You are already enough. Let this night be a time of healing. Let your heart be filled with peace. Let your dreams be filled with light. And when you wake up tomorrow, may you feel renewed, confident, and deeply loved. Sleep well, beautiful soul. You are cherished. You are safe. You are deeply, deeply loved.